Okay, now can you hear me? I tried to sync up one of my mics, left it in the other room. Now that one's not working. Is this one working? Can you actually get the other mic that's in there? It might be in the drawer that's in the desk, the very pull out. Everyone hear me now? Okay, welcome to Harry's HIIT, guys. This is a class that allows you to work out. Yes, thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome to Harry's HIIT, guys. This is a warm-up, a high-intensity interval training class, and then a core exercise and a cool down that I've created. I used to teach this live in person back when we used to have in-person gym classes. It was something I really enjoyed teaching. When I was teaching it, I didn't actually have to do it, so now I'm doing it with you online. Thank you. And today we're going to do our 90, 60, 30. So we're going to have a 90-second circuit. Then we're going to have a 60-second circuit and then a 30-second circuit. What's fun about this one is the hard ones at the beginning, and then as you go through, the exercises get harder, but the interval gets shorter, so it kind of psychologically feels a little better. Hopefully. Hopefully. And then this is for this class. Be sure to stay on for how long you want to stay on for it. I recommend going through the whole class. I've designed the whole class so that you have a full complete workout. But if you want to just stick around for the warm-up, great. If you want to stick around for just the high intensity interval training, great. But if you're just doing the HIIT, make sure you stretch. It's very, very, very important to do the stretch and the shavasana at the end of every workout so that you can acclimate yourself to the rest of your day. All right, so let's get you guys started. We'll start off with a warm-up. First thing we're going to do with our warm-up is our neck rolls. So just circles on the neck. Change directions. We're going to go 5 each on this warm-up. I'm going to zoom through it today. We're a little behind. Shoulders up, roll back, and bring it back around. Big circles. When you're doing your shoulder rolls, you really want to focus on getting that full extension in the back. There's a little sticking point and come back around. Yeah? Change directions. How's that feel? How are your shoulders today? Nice. Big circles on the chest. Ooh, yeah, feel that shoulder open. Keep your elbows as straight as possible when you're doing these. Change directions. Let's go one arm at a time. Reach back. Go all the way up to your ear. Then rotate your chest, and rotate your torso rather, to go backwards. Big circles. Really get that shoulder mobilized. Change directions. And change arms. Big circles. Oh. Switch sides. Nice. How's that shoulder? Let's go and do our elbows. Elbows facing up. Really open up those elbows. Palms facing up as you go in circles. Imagine you have a pen on the bottom of your elbows and you're trying to draw a circle with them. How would that look like? Change directions. Nice. Let's paint that wall. Paint up, wrist up, push down. Wrist up, push down. Wrist up, push down. Wrist up, push down. And down. Shake it out. Let's go circles on your thumbs. It's not liking that track. When you're doing your thumbs, so important. When you're doing your fingers, every individual finger is so important. Get the dexterity in each of these fingers. How does that work? How do you get the dexterity in each of those fingers? Isolate and try to only move that finger in 5 circles. I know, as you get to the ring finger, you start getting less dexterity. Are you only going up and down, or are you able to do an actual circle? That's the question you want to ask yourself, okay? Really concentrate. As you do these daily or weekly, whatever you're doing, you can, I think everybody can do these daily. As you're doing these daily, you will have the ability to isolate much better. I am so much better at this now that I've done this for 8 years. Holy crap. Maybe 10, actually, thinking about it. I've been doing these particular warm-ups for 10 years. Holy crap. Now, go and do the jellyfish. So we're trying to extend, we're working on that extension. A lot of us are on our thumbs typing, a lot of us are on our computers typing. The extension is so important, really opening up those hands. Shake it out. All right, now let's round our thoracic spine as if someone punched us in our chest. Reach those arms out in front of you, grab back behind you, and reach up to the sky. Oh yeah, round that thoracic spine. Ooh, good. And reach up to the sky. Ooh. Round that thoracic spine, and then reach up. And last one, round, and reach up. Let's see if you can get some circular motions in that thoracic spine. So round, as if someone punched you just here, and then try to get a circle. Really, just like your fingers, we're isolating. See if you can isolate just your torso moving. Just the torso. Change directions. Nice. Let's do a little low back warm up. Kind of pretend like lock your hips and just let your torso kind of wiggle right here. So we're not moving the thoracic spine so much. We're just getting that lower back warm. Change directions. All right, now let's go a full circle, really warming up that low back, connecting that low back to that hip, opening up. As you go into extension, to really try to extend and reach as you come back around. You can matrix this shit. Whoa! Oh, that's what we call matrixing, you know? Change directions. Reach it back. Reach it back. Ooh, hips. All right, so we're gonna do our leg routine, and this time we're gonna do our leg routine slightly different. We're gonna do what we like to call the world's greatest stretch. So we're gonna go lunge, like so, then reach to one corner, reach to the next corner, come into a hamstring, right? And then switch. Lunge, rotate, straighten out, switch at sides. Lunge, rotate. Whoa. How are those hamstrings feeling this morning? Lunge, rotate. Feel a little bit more open here already. Rotate here, straighten out, and come forward. Lunge, rotate, reach out in front. Oh yeah. Lunge, rotate, reach out in front, and done. Shake it out. How those legs feel. Give that hip a little wiggle. A couple circles right here. Change directions. Nice. Let's do our knee circles. And then our ankles. Change directions. Switching sides. Woo! Those ankles. Make sure you give those ankles love. Especially if you're doing these barefoot, it's really important to get those ankle rolls. Okay, we're gonna do our 4-corner drill. Your option in your 4-corner drill is to just hold your leg out in front of you, 10 seconds. Each of the directions, you just hold it out, like so. Or you can grab your foot and reach it out in front. And to the side. And then back behind. Kick that back leg back as you reach that back leg, and then reach your arm out in front of you. Breathe, soften your knee, kick, reach, feel it in your hip flexors as you reach your arm out in front of you more. Option is to come into tree pose or to half lotus. Tree pose is totally fine. Go above or below the knee, not on your knee, or you can come into half lotus. And if you're doing half lotus with me, you can grab your elbow in the back and breathe. See if you can close your eyes. Use your ears to balance, not your eyes. Whew. Ears are not working today. Grab your foot or kick that foot out. Either is fine. Just getting that 10 seconds of balance. Breathe. And then bring it in to the side. And back. Kick it back behind you, reach the arm out in front of you. Bring around, come into our half lotus or into your tree pose. Both are totally fine. Grab your elbow or just hold. See if you can close your eyes. Turn on those ears. Breathe. All right, shake it out. Okay, so I got a fun one for you guys. Some of you that have been with me have done some of these. Our 90, 60, 30. So for our 90, what I want you guys to do is we're going to do our Burpee. So we're just going to go and squat, one leg back, coming forward, and stand, okay? Not really complex to do a Burpee. The design of the Burpee is to progress you into a burpee. So the first 90-second one, you can just go and do a squat, reach one leg back, one leg forward, stand. You can go fast, or you can go at a slower pace. It's up to you. I'm probably just going to go right into regular burpees because I personally enjoy doing regular burpees and I don't mind doing it for 90 seconds. That will get your heart rate skyrocketing real quick. So exercise number 2 is our alternating side lunge. Before in the past we would do, exercise number 2 is our side lunge, not alternating side lunge. So we're going to go side lunge here, coming in, and I want you to come up, bring the arm up and touch your knee. Touch your knee, bring it down. Touch your knee. So 45 seconds right here, touching your knee. 45 seconds on the right side, 45 seconds on the left side, totaling 90 seconds. Exercise number 3 is our rocker push. Coming in to a nice reach back here, we're rocking forward on your knees, push. Reach back, rock forward, push. Reach back, rock forward, push. Okay. Exercise number 4, we're going to do our hip extension. So what I want you to do for level 1, all you need to do is push from here to here, lifting your toes up to the sky from here to here. So for your 90-second round, you can stay here, or if you want to join me, I will be doing it here. Both are options. If you want to just stay on the ground and go from here for 90 seconds, that's totally fine. Reach those arms up, pull those toes up to the sky. If you want to upgrade and go right up here, that's also fine. A little bit harder to do when you're going into table this way. Totally fine for you to do it this way or the other way. Our final exercise in this is our front kick, okay? So, no push. It's not a push kick. Slightly different from what we've done in the past. I want you to go into your child's pose, bring that leg forward, come up, kick, come back into the child's pose, come right, kick, and forward. Take your time. This one's 90 seconds, and you're alternating your legs. You can go child's pose or frog. So if it's too hard for you to go frog, where your knees are hovering, the difference between child's pose and frog is that in child's pose, your knees come down to the ground. In frog, your knees are hovering above the ground as you kick forward. I will be hovering over the ground. You can go to child's pose if you feel, whichever one you feel necessary. A bit about form, always do the form that works for you. If you feel like your form isn't good, or if you feel wobbly, go to the next level down. I'd rather you do good form, 90 seconds, than bad form, 75 seconds, right? Here we go. Okay, burpees for our first exercise. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Really focus on making as little sound as possible, especially if you're just doing the Burpee. You can do the Burpee and fully control how much sound you have. Get that placement of your feet so that you don't have to make a huge sound. That's your core activating, making it so that you are sucking it in, so to speak. As I get tired, I can hear my feet more. I'm going to remind myself, okay, suck it in. And it's totally okay if you're doing regular burpees to go, okay, I'm just going to do burpees now. It's totally fine. I'll even do a couple of burpees. There's no ego attached to these. It's really about doing them so that you can do them, not about doing them so you say that you did them. Does that make sense? Four, 3, 2, and time. All right. So our lateral lunge with our elbow touch. Four, 3, 2, and time. Switch sides real quick. No time to catch your breath here. This is a part of the 90-second round. Really pushing it through. Drop that booty like it's hot. Try not to interlace your fingers. That will mess with your neck. So we want to keep our hands cradling the back of our heads as we do this. And time. Whew. Dropping it down, getting ready for those rocker pushes. I'm even doing it on my knees on that first round. 90 seconds, a long time to be rocker pushing. If you want to make it harder, try to push closer to your belly button, practicing for that planche. Instead of having your chest, hands go by your chest, can have your hands go towards your belly button. It's a lot harder. Embrace the easiness of this exercise. Well, it might not be easy. Pushing that floor away from you, keeping that core nice and tight, pushing through. Keep that round, that nice hollow body. When I say hollow body, I mean keeping your torso so that it has a erect, a very stable position. Making sure that your core is flexed. It's the time, Dre. 3, 2, and time. Turn her back around. All right, here we go. And reach up. 90 seconds here. It's a big move, big move. Your butt can touch the ground or not. I like it to touch. And I like to have my hands at 90 degrees if you're up going to table. I think it has a nice elbow twist that opens up my elbow when I do that. Lift your toes off the ground. We want to drive with our heels when we're doing these. To your body. Hands 90 degrees to your body. That's a good question. Because if you're going back here, that's not 90 degrees. But if you're at 90 degrees, your hands are perpendicular, not parallel to your body. Driving it through. How's those glutes? Push through. Open up that chest. Push. Reach that chest up to the sky too. Don't let that chest fall. As you drive through. And time. Last one. Down dog front kick or frog front kick. These are tough. Get a good pace. Woo-hoo-hoo. Driving it through. How are those legs? Totally fine to come to child's pose, rest for a second, then go right back in. Woo-hoo-hoo. One down. Howzas. That was a good one. Whew. We're going to reset. Good work, guys. Whew. Catch your breath. Whew. All right, round 2, 60-second. We just have our burpee.
I have done enough burpees today, so I'm not going to demo that one. I think you guys know how to do the burpee. Exercise number 2, side lunge. We're going to go side lunge, up, side lunge. Wait, sorry, the other way, my bad. So go opposite, side lunge, up, side lunge, skip to the other side. Side lunge, up, side lunge, skip to the other side. Side lunge, up, side lunge, skip to the other side. Does that make sense? So we have 2 lunges on each side, and you have a hop on the other side. If you can guess what's coming next on round 3 of that one is a skipping side lunge. Super fun. We love those. Okay. For our rocker, we're going to go rocker again. This time with your rocker, I want you to try and do a regular push. So your rocker, come off the ground, push. Rocker, come off the ground, push. So you're doing a child's pose. You're not doing a frog. And then you're going to come off the ground, push, keeping your elbows nice, sucking your elbows into your ribs, okay? Now, if that is too much for you, go right back down to your knees. That's totally fine. Our last one, we're going to have a slightly different push, but for this one, that's the rocker I want you to do. For a 60-second round, instead of going into frog each time, we are literally just going to stay in our frog position, rotate, and kick. So we're just doing the kick. There's no step through. We're just kicking side to side. 60 seconds. Oh, sorry. Before that, we have our single arm reach. Excuse me. I have the twist last. So that there's not 2 push-up style exercises in one, because as much as the kick isn't a push-up style exercise, you just got done doing push-ups, so I wanted to give you a little bit of a rest from that. So we're going to do our single arm reach. Actually, excuse me. We're going to do our single leg reach. So what I want you to do is reach that leg out and reach one leg out. Kick with one leg out, kick in, kick one leg out. Option if you're on the ground is to kick 1, 2, keep your butt up. It's a marching kick. When you're on the ground, just keep your butt up. When you're here, you can add a little hip extension. Okay, so legs first, and then on the last one, we're going to do our arms. All right, here we go. Burpees. Just do a regular burpee. Take your time, get a good pace, 60 seconds. As little sound as you can make, the better. With a broken toe, you got to do what you can do. 15 seconds. Whew. Side lunge. So if you're going to right side, and up, and side lunge, skip to the other side, side lunge, up, side lunge. Propel yourself from the lunge position to the other side. Oops. Oxygen's not getting to my brain. Time. Getting ready for a rocker push. Dropping it down. Get that round as you come forward. So round, knees up, push. Round, knees up, push. Keeping those elbows hugged in to your ribs. That will really allow you to have the most architecturally sound push that you can do. If your elbows like to go outwards, that's totally fine, but you want to work towards getting your elbows towards your ribs, because if you go out this way, you start relying on your ligamentous tissue to push, and we're trying to rely on your muscle. Get that nice round front. And time. Turn it around. Single leg kicks. Marching bridge. Get that butt a little higher. Whew. And time. Getting ready for that twist. Last one. Rotate and kick. Rotate, kick. I know, these are mean to have on the last one. Like, oh, really? These guys? Whoa, they're hard. Yep. They're hard, but they're so good. Getting those obliques as you cross to the side. Get your quads and your glutes as you push through and execute. And getting a little push. Getting that chest activation and tricep activation because you're pushing through your entire hand. Good work, guys. Whew. I'll take a rest for a second here. Feel like I deserve that. So, for the next round, man, I need to wear shorts. This is not, joggers are not the right attire, guys. All right, so, okay. Whew. 1 second. Okay, got it. All right. For our burpees, this time with your burpee, I want you to do a twist. So you're going to do your burpee, switch to the side, and then switch to the other side. You can just go left, right, left, right. That's actually a lot easier. That way you can have your burpees go and progress. So let's just work on that. And then for our side lunge, we're only going to do that skip section that we did. So we're just going to go lunge, skip to the side, lunge, skip to the side, lunge, skip to the side, lunge, skip to the other side, lunge. So you're working right there your chest only comes up, or your body only straightens when you're up here. So you're propelling yourself to the other side into the other lunge. That's what the side lunge looks like. For our rockers, you can try this one. The only time I'll tell you to put your elbows out is we're going to try for a down dog or a child's pose, and then panda. Child's pose, and then panda. All right. So with the panda, it's a hard push. You're pushing essentially this way, right? So just try and go into your toes and press through as you come into child's pose.
That's so funny.
It looks funny. It's a good variation on the push, and I think it'll be an interesting one for you guys. Okay, then we're going to turn around and we're going to reach one arm back behind us. Reach. Other side. Reach back behind us. One arm. So single arm reach for 30 seconds. As you do these, reach. See if you can open. Reach. See how straight you can get with those single arm reaches. Last round for our twist. And I know the twists on the last one are hard, but we've tried this in the past. I want you to try it again. You're going to do that twist and try not to let one arm come off the ground. What'll end up happening is you might come off a little bit and you'll go on your fingertips a little. That's totally fine. You want to rotate and kick, rotate and kick. Ideally, you're doing this completely with your hands on the ground, but what ends up happening is your hands slowly lift off the ground because you want to use that momentum to turn. And so you're isolating it a little more. You're going to get a lot more oblique with this rotation. So it's a little bit more in the core, but it's also a really good exercise to really get your body finished up in this round. Okay, so here we go. 30 seconds. It's gonna go fast. Oops, there goes sweating on my book. Burpee with a twist. I'm going to go 180. You don't have to. You can certainly just go 90. This one's very difficult to do quietly. Oh.
29 days.
Pause.
Shit.
We changed. Somehow the timer went to days instead of seconds. Apologies. Take an extra rest on this one. We're going to get ready for the ice skater or the side lunges next. Here we go. Side lunge. Skip. Side lunge skip. Definitely not doing a 29-day workout. Not with this battery life on this iPhone. That's for sure. Driving it through. Nice. Whew. 30 seconds feels a lot easier. All right, Panda. Turn it around. Single arm reach. And go. Whew. Last one. Get that twist with 2 arms down. Woo! Keep it up. Oh. Woo! Bam. That's what I like to see. Oh. Hard, guys. Good one. That's what I like to see. Whew. All right, so take a rest. Get your breath back. It's a good time for that. Now, we are gonna do some core once I catch my breath. Let me show you the demo. So, rocker, crunch. Some of you have done in the past. Reach up to the sky, grab a hold. The key with the reach up is not to lead with your toes. We want to lead with your knees up to the sky. So you're trying to shoot those knees up to the sky and then round and grab. The easy thing to do here on the back is a thud like that, right? So try to round up and back in. So up, notice how there's no thud when I do that. Not that you necessarily would hear it, but you might have, like, you can see like a low back thud. You want to try to get that back rounded when you're doing that rocker. Now, for our core, what I want to try today is to go into that frog position right here, lifting those knees off to the ground, and just touch, touch, touch. Try to keep it not going back. So you're just trying to go here. Keep that core nice and tight for that. Just a touch. We call that bear touch. It's called the bear touch because it's like looks like a bear, and then a bear's touching its knees. I know. Really fun exercise. We're just doing those 2. Okay. So 30-second round.
Resuming your top it up workout reset.
Rocker first.
Resuming your top it up workout. Get ready. Exercise.
'Keep it up 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, last one. Turn around and get ready for those bear touches. And go. Fifteen seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Whew. Just let me sit here and be dazed for a second. Rocker crunch again. 2 more rounds, almost done. That's what I like to see. Doing good, guys. Huh? I know. And go.
Exercise.
3, 2, and time. Bear touch.
Exercise.
Keep that core nice and tight. Touch, back, touch, back. Try not to move. Try to keep your feet in the same place. Core nice and tight. 7 seconds. 3, 2, and time. Here we go. 1 minute rest. Five, 3, and wait, sorry. We have a rest. My bad. I keep forgetting. I remember right when I do it. And go.
Exercise. Rest.
And bear touch. Ready, go. Last one. Keep it up. Try to keep it tight. The tendency is to try to go farther out. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. How? Bam. All right. Let's do some stretches, shall we? Yep. This is it. This is all I can split. This is as much as I can go. Till, meh. Oh, darn.
Exercise.
So, depending on how your split is, mine's right here, and that's totally fine. I can't really reach out in front of me, but that's what we want to try to do. We're going to go 30 seconds right here today. If you need to elevate your bum, that's totally fine. Just using my colloquial English vernacular of bum instead of butt. Don't mind me. Yeah, push and try to point your toes and try to straighten your legs down when you're doing this, which is the hard part. Oh, man. Oh, so hard. All right. 10 seconds left. Oh. open up those hips. Give it a little wiggle. And breathe. Let's go into our pigeon pose. So try to get your front leg as much at 90 as possible. Yeah? And then we're going to try to push down. And then take that back foot and pull. Give it a little pull as you reach into your pigeon a little more, a little deeper. The more you can pull back, the more you're going to open up that hip. Let's switch the sides. You can do the switch with me, or you can do your own switch. I'm going to do a very special switch. You take your right foot, you pop it in front of your knee, you rotate, and you switch all the way back around. One of my favorite ways to switch out of pigeon. I have a specific yoga routine that I've learned with that one, which allows you to have multiple switches. Super fun. Pull with that back leg. Get a little deeper. Unwind yourself. Let's go into our lunge position. Right leg first. Press through that back leg as you open up your hips. No, we haven't gotten rid of these. I just added those first this time. Try to flatten that back. Press through that back heel as you reach forward and breathe. Bring that back knee down. Shift that weight and pull the toes. Push your toes down first this time. And get that hamstring. Straighten out your foot if you need to. Now pull it back. See if you get a little different engagement. You get a little bit behind your knee and through your calf when you pull your toe towards you. Breathe into that one a little bit now. And now let's shift forward and grab that back foot. If you can't grab your back foot, you can always go into standing quad stretch. Press through. Watch, see how I'm rocking forward now? Rock forward, get that hip flexor, now pull a little bit. Whew. You really like me today now, right? Like after I made you do that, that one's like, ah, why'd you make me do that? Totally fine, you're gonna be fine. Give it a little breath, rotate a little bit. Ooh. See, when you just rotating your body, you get a little bit more. Oh, unwind. And let's go into that lunge position again. Pressing through, press that back leg, reach that back heel back as you reach your front foot forward. Breathe right here. Let those hips open. Press through, straighten out that back foot, and then drop that back knee down as you straighten out and reach forward. Breathe. And then shift forward. Shift that weight forward. Grab that back foot and push. Breathe into it. Remember that shift forward. Yeah, and then pull. Whoo. And now rotate. How does that rotation feel? Which direction feels like it's tighter? This way. Hold that. All right, unwind yourself and let's go into our child's pose. As we go into child's pose, reach those arms out in front of you. Really press down. Give yourself some breaths right here. Reach that arm up to the sky, cross through. And press. And rotate to the other side. Press. Really reach that arm out in front of you a little bit more. And unwind yourself. Let's go on your bellies. And let's do our 90-90. So 90 hands at 90. And then rotate and push. And when you push, really try to get into that chest. How does it feel? Ooh, tight from all the pushing. See if you can change the arm degree. So it's at 90, maybe you go 92, 95, 85. See if that changes anything. See if you're able to get a little deeper into that chest stretch when you do that. Switch sides. Oh, yeah. Push through. And reach up a little bit more. All right, unwind yourself. Let's go on your back. Grab your legs. Give yourself a little bit of a rock. Happy baby. If you want happy baby. And then grab your knee, your left knee, and pull in. Rotate to the other side. Breathe. And switch sides. Grab that right knee. Rotate to the other side. Oh yeah, there's the back crack. And unwind yourself. Grab your knees. Give your back a little circles. Lie on your back. Squeeze everything. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then relax. Take 10 deep breaths right here.
One more big deep breath. Inhale all the way, and then exhale all the air out. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, shake it out. Good job. Thanks for coming to class, guys. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this week has been all right for you, even though it's probably been quite stressful. And let me know. Leave me a comment. Give this video a like if you've used this video. That really helps my ratings on YouTube. Also, leave a comment when it's posted. Say, I did it. I did this workout. It was great. Or can you do this more next time? Or, any of those things. If you did the class, leave me a comment so that I know how to improve these. It also shows that I have some interaction on YouTube that's really helpful. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It's big, it's red, it says subscribe. And while you're down there, hit that notification bell too. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week.